Well, here we go. Here's your End Times World War III update where the Chinese president just ordered military to prepare for war. Well, at the same time, we have reports coming in that the Chinese army has opened fire on a fighter jet coming from the Myanmar Air Force. Now, this is just days after China performed the military drills around Taiwan. While at the same time, we have North Korea blowing up railways and roads connecting to the south. Now, let me show you this article talking about the troops in China preparing for war. So here we have the Chinese president, Xi Jinping, calling this week for troops to strengthen their preparedness for war. This is the state media reporting today, just days after Beijing staged large-scale military drills around Taiwan, like I just said. And this is what the Chinese president said, how the military should comprehensively strengthen training and preparation for war, ensure troops have solid combat capabilities. Soldiers must enhance their strategic, deterrent, and combat capability. China, which claims Taiwan as part of its territory, has stepped up its shows of force around the self-ruled island in recent years. Now, on Monday, Beijing had deployed fighter jets, drones, warships, and Coast Guard vessels to encircle Taiwan. This is the fourth round of large-scale war games around the democratic island in just over 2 years. China's communist leaders have insisted they will not rule out using force to bring Taiwan under Beijing control. Does anybody remember Hong Kong? So yeah, that's going on today. Just more signs of the times that we live in.
All right, this is the book of Matthew 24 and verse 6. It says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." All right, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises, glory, honor, and power to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, those who rule well and who learned this truth from. Salutations to the brothers stiffly pushing this one truth in all sincerity and diligence, risking both your lives and freedoms to do so. All right, shalom to the rest of the elect as we all await the second Exodus coming quickly by the hands of Lord Yahweh Shah. All right, and as we all know, going into the Matthew, the 24th chapter, all right, the Lord Yahweh Shah, okay, the Messiah, all right, was telling the disciples, all right, what the signs of the end of the world would be. Okay, and one of the things he mentioned, all right, was wars and rumors of wars. Okay, but he said, grab it again. All right. "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." Okay, and we know the end, all right, of this place will fully come once the microchip, okay, that Revelation of 13 is mandated. Okay, once these devils cause all to take that mark, okay, which I just did a lesson going into that, how we know that these devils, all right, these elite bankers, all right, are planning a public shock, okay, whatever that may be, to go ahead and hurl this place into this financial collapse, this financial reset. Okay, and we know that BRICS, all right, is meeting as of today. You have the BRICS summit that is soon to take place, all right? But at the end of the day, before the complete end of this place, which essentially goes into World War III and America being destroyed, all right, by the nations mentioned in Ezekiel the 38th chapter, you know, and their allies, before that would occur, we know that these devils would cause all to take that mark, okay, save the elect, okay? But this is just another major sign of the times we're living in, man. You know how we're at the final seconds of this man's rulership, okay? And scriptures told you, behold, the third woe cometh quickly, okay, the third war. All right, and we just had this. We just also had about a week ago or so. We know North Korea sent, I believe it was like 14,000 troops to aid the Russians in Ukraine. All right, and not only that, you just had tensions that just took place between South Korea and North Korea, man. All right, so these are the wars and rumors of war that we've been warned about. Okay, let's just look at this real quick. Okay, you got all these coming out over the last few hours ago. It says South Korea warned it can send arms to Ukraine after reports of North's troops in Russia. See, I mean, everybody's getting dragged into that war, man. Okay, can't forget about the tensions of those small hats. All right, is what with those Ishmaelites, right? It says South Korea molds arms for Ukraine as North accused of sending troops. All right, but I believe it was like they had a small incursion or something. But nonetheless, once again, these are all the signs of the times, man. And before you know it, you're gonna be hearing about, oh, China, China invaded Taiwan, or so and such with South Korea, North Korea, right? Because these are the times we're in. All right. While you Americans, man, you people are worried about new, the chicken Big Macs and Krabby Patties from Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? Worried about who's gonna make it to the playoffs, man. You got real life tensions happening around the world, and make no mistake, these same nations, man, are gonna get America, Babylon the Great, pulled in. Okay, they're gonna get this place called off into that war, man. That's why you have it to where you just had nuclear forces on high alert. They stay on high alert, man. you know, you have different preppers that report on that. Hey, the U.S. nuclear forces stay on high alert, man, because we know this third war is going to be a nuclear one. All right, but let me grab a little bit of this, and that's going to be the point. All right, it says, what's behind China-Taiwan tensions? Okay, because ultimately, China wants to reunify Taiwan just like Russia did with Ukraine. Okay, and before they went on and invaded Ukraine, they were what? They were doing so-called war games, man. Pretty much sending troops and whatnot to pretty much taunt them. They did it several times, and then what? Then the next thing you know, they went on ahead and invaded their ass, man. So, we could be looking at this the very same thing happening, man, with China. It says China has launched major military drills around Taiwan for the second time this year, simulating a full-scale attack on the island, just days after the Taiwanese president William Lai delivered his first National Day speech. Okay, and there was also, this information also went out, near the beginning of the year, that once Taiwan, when they had elected their president, their current president, China, it went out that China said, they had the decision, all right, to choose war and peace, and they chose war, because apparently this president that they have is completely against, the reunification or whatever the hell, China wants from them, man. So once again, man, we're in them times, all right? It says they come months after drills held days after Lai was sworn in. The exercises reinforce what is at the heart of the issue, China's claim over self-governed Taiwan, which ultimately they're the same people, man. I believe Taiwan, has gotten influenced by the West, and that's what happens. Babylon the Great pretty much influences these countries, man, and just stirs tensions. But the whole time, they're really the same people, just like the Ukrainians, all right, are really the same as those Russian Edomites, man, but obviously due to influence from the West or whatnot, and various differences, hey, now they look at themselves as completely separate, man, and this is what you have taking place. Beijing sees the island as a breakaway province that will eventually be part of the country and has not ruled out the use of force to achieve this. And that's the same thing Russia did, man. But many Taiwanese consider themselves to be part of a separate nation, although most are in favor of maintaining the status quo where Taiwan neither declares independence from China nor unites with it. Okay? And then it goes into the brief history of it. All right, which I'm not going to fully dive into that. Okay? I could put this in a description box if anybody want to read it. All right, but ultimately, that's the point. Okay? That they could use force to take it back. And that's what we're looking. That's what the warnings have been. That's what the rumors have been. Okay? There's been constant rumors over this entire year, man, of China. I believe at first they were saying China was going to invade Taiwan. What was it? Was it October or September? I remember that was going out heavy. And, then that was, so it shows you these rumors, man. But we in that point to where there is going to be war. These things are going to happen for the simple fact that it's prophesied, man. Okay. It's prophesied, man. Okay. That there be a third war, meaning what? All these different world powers are getting involved. That's why North Korea sent troops to aid those Russians, man. And now apparently South Korea is contemplating sending arms to Ukraine. We already know Babylon the Great is involved in that Ukrainian war. The UK. See, so that war over there in the so-called Middle East
And with war,
that is prophesied to happen. All right, you see it shaping up. You literally see it shaping up, man. Once again, at the same time that the dollar's demise and the destruction of the dollar is about to happen. Okay, you got the BRICS summit. Okay, we know what they're about to discuss. Okay, you have many countries that want to join it, man. So, hey, before long, man, there will be a shock to this place, man. Can't exactly tell you what it's gonna be, and it could be multiple things, man, because they did say the year of the poly crisis is. So it could be multiple things all at once, man. War. War has been declared. This place gets involved, right? Another global pandemic. They warning that we've reached a solar maximum, which could cause power outages, right? We got the election coming up. There's a lot of civil unrest surrounding that. Okay, there's the sleeper cells, the migrants that's came in over here, man. So it's a lot of shit that's picking up. The violence has grown in the earth, man. Tensions are at an all-time high. People can't afford to make ends meet, so people are upset about that. You have strikes taking place, right? People, talking about going on strikes. So, hey, man, these devils are about to pull it, man. They about to cause some shit to happen, man. That's really gonna shake this shit up. Okay, and we just ultimately, man, of the household of faith, we just waiting and watching, man, and trying to keep our head on the swivel, man. Because people hear this news and then they get lulled back to sleep because essentially they just take it for a rumor. They leave it at that. Okay, and they don't think nothing's gonna come of it, but that's the same thing they did with those Russians. This is 1 Thessalonians 5. And 1, it says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write you. See, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night." So one of the things that could cause it to catch you people off guard is because, they've been saying China was going to invade Taiwan, right? Rumors and rumors and rumors. Hey, but it's also wars. It said rumors and wars. See, and we know that scripture said, like I said, the third will cometh quickly, man. Meaning these nations are getting involved and then their allies are going to get involved. Okay. It said, for yourselves know perfectly the day of the Lord cometh as a thief in the night. See, and what better time for it to happen than when you people are in a high spirit of mirth, eating, drinking, being merry, about to get ready to dress like some sleuths on Halloween, right? Then you got Thanksgiving coming up, and then you, or Thanksgiving, and then then y'all got Christmas, man. You people are in the high spirit of mirth. You got the football games going on, the bread and circus. So what better time to catch you people off guard, man, than in the midst of some shit like that? The election is 2 weeks away, right? 2-3 weeks away, right? See, you know what I'm saying? If it was up to me, I would assume the best time to catch you people as a thief in the night is right in the midst of that shit, man. Not when your head's on a swivel, right? Not when there's going to be another pandemic in a month or two. And then, of course, then your ass going to do what you need to do to get ready. But the Most High done got it set up like that, man. So that's how we know something's about to catch these people off guard, man. It's imminently. All right, Lord's will. Verse 3, it says, "For they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." See, that's the point, man. It's going to catch your ass off guard. It's designed to. So, hey, we know rumors, hearsay, or whatever the case. But at the end of the day, man, these tensions are real. All right. These tensions are real. The military drills they're doing surrounding them are real. These different nations got nuclear forces. All right. On high alert, So, hey, you stay in La La Land all you want, man. Don't be surprised when your ass wake up to some fucking devastating news. It'll be devastating to you people, but to us, man, it's going to be just what the doctor ordered. All right, because we know we need to get the hell up out of here, man. This place is so wicked that it got to be destroyed, man. Let me grab this and I'm closing out. Okay, 2 Ezra 4:29. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good. And this is the reason why the third war and this destruction, okay, these calamities must come to pass, because this place is sown in evilness, man. This place is sown in wickedness. So that which is good, which represents the kingdom of heaven, cannot come until this shit passes away. This is why when we see these things, man, we rejoice through the spirit, because we know this man's end is nigh, man. It's right around the corner. Lord willing, this devil don't got 3 years, 2 years. The Most High gonna make a speedy riddance of this place, man. That's why we watching for this financial reset, okay? Because that's pretty much the last thing, major thing, one of the last major prophecies that must happen before, the Most High gives the okay, all right, to those angels to, okay, bet, going ahead and allow these nations to start pressing those nuclear buttons. You see? All right. So, hey, man, we ain't got too much longer. All right. Scriptures say when you begin to see all these things lift up your heads, your redemption draweth nigh, man. So get ready, brothers. But that's pretty much the point. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Shah, dead to this place, Wa Baba Ball, Shalom.